Hi friends, thank you for watching The Source, God's Answers to Life's Hard Questions. Thank you for continuing to like and share these videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I also wanted to let you know that I have a blog if you prefer reading than watching. If you go into the About section, you'll see a link to the blog. It's also called The Source, God's Answers to Life's Hard Questions. Today, I want to talk about identity. If someone were to ask you, who are you? How would you answer? Do you even know? Are you the fancy car you drive? Are you the wealth that you've amassed? Are you your job? Are you the title on your business card? Are you the designer clothes you wear? The answers may seem simple, but they are not. Because if one by one all your status symbols are taken away, your good looks, your health, God forbid, when do you stop being you? What is the defining moment that if it happens, you would feel you are just not you anymore? And another question that provokes thought is, are any of those definitions real to begin with? When we die and have to leave everything behind, who is the you that you are taking with you? The currency that you maximized in this world, will it be useful to you in the next one? Will they accept your gold there, your business card, your status, your good looks, your muscles? What currency will you be trading in? Who are you when everything is left behind? When the pandemic compelled us to work from home, eliminating the need for business suits, were we the same power players in our bathrobes and our sweatpants? When we could no longer enter those skyscrapers with our heels clacking, clack, clack, clack against the marble, who were we in the silence? What happened to our prestige as we did business from our homes with kids throwing Fruit Loops at each other in the background? The social upset caused by that plague certainly offered each of us ample opportunity and time to think and to question, who am I? What makes me what I am? Hidden behind those awful masks, many truths about ourselves were revealed. In this week's Bible reading, God tells the patriarch Abraham, Lech Lecha, which translates as, go to yourself. The Almighty then gives him directions on how to get there. Go from your country, your birthplace, and your father's home. Now God's roadmap to self, it seems odd. Aren't the familiar backdrops of our lives, such as country, birthplace, home, the very things that make up a person's sense of self? Many of us in our lives return to the place that we grew up in order to get in touch with who we used to be. But God is telling Abraham the complete opposite here. If we want to go to ourselves and to know who we really are, then we need to unbury ourselves from the many things we've allowed to define us. Those things often include our friends, our habits, our homes, our environments, all the familiar pathways we walk, whether they be the repetitive thoughts we think or the familiar streets that we travel. We have to abandon them. For as science teaches, neurons which fire together, wire together. When we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we fortify who we are. But the question is it really us? So much of what we do and who we are functions on autopilot. From our reactions to people, to situations, to how and what we eat for breakfast. And in fact, science says that 95% of who we are by the age of 35 is a set of involuntary programs and memorized behaviors. So basically, 95% of our day, we are unconscious. We are asleep at the wheel, and in fact, the wheel is driving us. And then God steps in to wake us up, and he says, go to yourself. And make no mistake about it, Abraham's journey was not one to find God. He had already found him. Abraham had to find himself, go to himself, through the trials and tribulations of his journey. On foreign terrain, he had to discover whether the pressures he encountered along the way would crush him, corrupt him, or fortify him. Martin Luther King Jr. once said that the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. When the checks are coming in and the stock market is going up, all is good for us. Yes, it's easy to have faith and to believe in God, but it's during the times of upheaval, the times of stress, that we, like Abraham, must go to ourselves and to substantiate our faith in God. Will we walk the walk as we talk the talk? Will we walk the trouble road with grace and faith, or go along kicking and screaming and blaming? So many of us are experiencing uncertainty in our lives. Our compass has us spinning in circles. We feel like we're going nowhere. But the truth is, we are never in the same place twice, even if we are going in circles. We are rather on a spiral, either going up or going down. We may go from point A to point B 1,000 times, but how we get there makes all the difference. In every single choice we face in life, there is a hidden spark of godliness, of light that is waiting for us to uncover it and to rescue it. When God told Abraham, go, he didn't even tell him where he was going. And like many of us, he too had no clear path, for it is from confusion and chaos that creation originates. It is there where we too create ourselves by the choices we make. But when we walk with God and with faith in him, we are never really walking into the darkness, but actually into a zone of infinite, concealed light. In Hebrew, which is the DNA of the word for test, nisayon, also means to be lifted up. Despite our circumstances, and often thanks to them, we can lift ourselves up to great heights. No, we are not angels. No, it's not easy. But remember, angels leave no footprints. Man, however, was meant to make his indelible mark. So go to yourself. Shabbat Shalom.